Hello, my name is Angela. My son Adam has EB.
Hi, my name's Janet and I'm a child life therapist.
Hi, my name's John. My son Adam has EB.
When Adam was very little, it was really hard to manage his wounds, mainly because of the time that it took.
3 hours out of your day. So if you're a new parent and you've got the standard new parent challenges, and then suddenly you say to people, okay, just take 3 hours out of your day.
Gosh, I can't imagine how to do that without the scheme. We've been so supported with all the dressings and the creams and the advice that the wonderful staff at the hospital have provided us with.
It's really important to find people who you feel speak your language, but also listen to your needs and your child's needs and what you believe needs to happen. Because the most important thing, I think, for parents and carers to keep focus on, which can be really hard in healthcare, is that they do know their child best.
I know him as dad, and I know most dads are biased towards their sons, but he's like one of the bravest kids I've known.
He is more aware of his skin as he's getting older. He is able to articulate more and express how he's feeling. He's really confident at saying to strangers, I'm Adam, I have EB skin.
This is something that's likely to go on for many years or for their entire lifetime. So it's really important to get supports and interventions in place, but to also recognise that as they develop and go through different developmental stages, their needs might change and the approach you're taking might need to be tweaked.
We'd have music playing, we'd sing to him. When he got a bit older, we'd use toys with, flashing lights and sounds that he liked.
Mix it up. The dressing routine can get mundane and boring. In my experience, we started doing dressings at night before bed, and then one morning we were up and we just decided, it was 5 o'clock, Adam was awake, and we thought, well, he's awake, we're awake, let's just do the dressings now, let's get it over and done with. And it was just an awesome day. We felt like, wow, we've got the whole day ahead.
What is often forgotten in healthcare is that the child or young person in front of us is a human being, not a diagnosis.
We've really emphasised that his health struggles are not a negative, that it just makes him just a little bit different, and difference is beautiful and it's okay.
So I guess how we've been educating Adam is through communication. So we explain to him, depending on the blister or the wound, that we need to use this particular type of dressing, and over time he's built like his own knowledge bank. So himself, although he is a child, he's very knowledgeable about his condition.
And when kids flip out and are not coping, the one thing that brings them back is deep breathing. Practice different breathing techniques. Blow out the candles, breathe on your 5 fingers, so that when they're in that really stressful situation, it comes quite naturally.
It was always a learning curve, and you had to learn really quickly how to be a nurse in many ways, and how to care for a child with such a painful experience, and you have to try and make it as easy for him as possible.
You actually experience less pain and physical discomfort if you can distract your brain. So you will find us in hospitals walking around with bags of crazy toys, with iPads with video clips, and we find that that goes an enormous way to helping kids cope.
You've got to get the balance right. You don't want to put them off being a child. You don't want to put them off like, hey, if there's a new thing at the playground, go and give it a go, mate. Give it a go. And if you fall, you fall. We'll deal with that later.
We don't want to have EB as his barrier to not experiencing life, but we needed to give Adam the autonomy for him to work it out within a safe structure, for sure.
If you're anxious and out of control and not coping, your child will be anxious, out of control, and not able to cope. So what support do you need is the first priority. Your child will respond to that, and they will feel calmer and they will cope much better.